Welcome back for another Unbox and Swatch video. Today we're looking at the Globetrotter Watercolor Wristbands and the set of 24. So it comes in a very nice box with this wrap here. It's got a nice little pearlescent finish to it. It says it comes with a free water brush pen and 6 refill color pans. So I'm guessing it's going to be 6 of the more popular colors that you might go through quickly. But let's open it up and check it out. All right, the back of the sleeve has a little bit of information, a little bit of copy, gives you some more specifics on what's included and the barcode, but let's just open it up and see what we get. Okay, so in here we have our watercolor pan set of 24, and it's a really nice big pan. There's a mixing area here, and if you wanted you could probably use the back of this too for an extra mixing area. All your colors are laid out, and then you can see that there are these sponges here for blotting, which is really nice, and they do have these little lift tabs here which allow you to take the colors in and out and swap them out. So with that being said, over here we have our wristband portion that we use to attach this to our wrist. So let's go ahead and check that out. So I'm just going to put that in like so. And twist it in. And the bottom part. Okay, so we'll take this now and we'll attach it to the wrist. Now, some of you might be more comfortable kind of keeping it on the top of your arm like this and having your set like that. However, let me just kind of show this to you. If you rotate it under, first of all, if you want to wear this around town, it might be a little bit more discreet if you so choose. But this is actually, in my opinion, a little bit more ideal for when you're doing art. Because if you have this out here and you have your sketch or watercolor journal, basically this gives you your entire palette of colors, and you have your, well, this is the included water brush. And everything's right there. You know, it's right in front of you. So you can spend more time, you know, looking at your subject, your paper, and then bam, right there to your colors, right there on your wrist. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this off. It's fairly comfortable, you know, for a 24 watercolor pan that you wear on your wrist. Again, here's the water brush it comes with. Pretty standard watercolor water brush, and then here are our 6 bonus colors. So let's take a look and see what the bonus colors are. So it looks like we have a lemon yellow and a cadmium red hue. This appears to be your ultramarine blue. This is permanent green light. This is your cerulean blue hue and your cadmium yellow hue. So if you've seen our video on the 12-piece set, it looks like you get the same colors that are the additional colors that you can add. Now, sometimes when you have a set this big, there are some colors that you just don't find yourself using. And one option is to just remove it. Like, not everybody uses a mixing white, for example. Well, you could take that out and swap it out with one of the colors that you're going to need more of, especially if you're going to be traveling for any extended amount of time. So you have that ready and backed up for you. So now what I'm going to do is kind of get all this stuff out of the way. If you've watched the one we did on the 12-piece, I did the swatches with the water pen, but just to have a little bit of difference, for this one I'll be using the Mimic Kolinsky round size 8. to do the swatches, just so we can kind of get an idea of what it would be like with a regular brush instead of a water pen. And let's go ahead and swatch them out. Okay, so before we get started, I've taken the palette off and set it to the side here. When we do these unbox and swatches, I really like to show you guys not only what the color looks like on the paper, but how it activates and how it reacts with the water once the brush touches it. So rather than us trying to fumble with trying to get the shot with it on my wrist, I figured just having it here would be easier for everybody. And as what seems like always when I start these, because I go in order, the first one is always a little lackluster because it's usually some type of Chinese white or mixing white, and that will be the case today as well. So without further ado, let's go and swatch these out and see how they look. Alright, there you have it, the Globetrotter Watercolor Wristband set of 24. And these colors are very vibrant and they activated really nicely with the water. I didn't find myself having to scrub it for a long time to get the color to activate. Very bright and vibrant, and all this basically can fit on your wrist, which is great. I think that these sets, the 12 set, the 24 set, make beautiful gifts. The box is wonderful, and the product is actually really something that could be very useful to any artist friends that are on the go. So please like this video if it was helpful to you. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified when we post a future Unbox and Swatch just for you.